company. My baby just called me on the phone. From the sound of her voice, I simply have no choice, 'cause I left something turned on at home. Well, I just put a quarter in the jukebox, and it ain't halfway through our favorite song. But if I don't leave right now, my whole place might burn down, 'cause I left something turned on at home. It ain't the stove, it ain't the heater, she's hotter and a whole lot sweeter, and all day long she's been there alone. By now her arms are open, my house, Lord, is probably smoking, 'cause I left something turned on at home. Let's go. Hey waitress, could you cancel that order? But if it's too late, I'll take it to go. Boys, I gotta run before somebody calls 911, 'cause I left something turned on at home. It ain't the stove, it ain't the heater, she's hotter and a whole lot sweeter, and all day long she's been there alone. By now her arms are open, the house is probably smoking, 'cause I left something turned on at home. By now her arms are open, the house, Lord, is probably smoking, 'cause I left something turned on at home. Yeah, I left something turned on at home. Thank you. Boy, what a good-looking crowd tonight. Welcome to Gilley's Family Opry, where we play some real traditional country music here. So hold on. Come sit by my side, little darling. Come lay your cool hands on my brow and promise me that you will never be nobody's darling but mine. Be nobody's darling but my love. Be honest, be faithful, be kind, and promise me that you will never be nobody's darling but mine. Que no seas de nadie, solo mía, mi amor. Seas quien sea, bueno y cariñosa, y prométeme que solo seas mi amor. Guys, playing in Spanish for them tonight. You're as sweet as the flowers in springtime. You're as pure as the dew on the road. I'd rather be somebody's darling than a poor boy that nobody knows. Be nobody's darling but my love. Be honest, be faithful, be kind, and promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. Yeah, be nobody's darling but mine. Thank y'all, I appreciate it. A great crowd tonight and everything. I'd like to give a shout out to a good friend of mine come out tonight. He's a songwriting buddy of mine. For all y'all that pulled up on the YouTube and seen the latest video that I put out, If It Wasn't for the Badge, talks about law enforcement officers being killed in the line of duty. The guy that helped me write the song is here tonight, Mr. Tom Cooper and everything, and put him on the spot and everything. So good to see you out there. Thanks, Tom. So I had a request on the way up here, so I told these guys we need to change the song around, but here's just some George Strait. Somebody want to hear some George Strait on the way up here? All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I nearly love to be, but all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, wanted me to kiss her. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she thought that I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston, somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now lives in Temple's, got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I nearly love to be, but all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Oh yeah. I learned to swim. And it brings in mind another time where I wore my welcome, I think. My transcendent of meditation, I go there each night. But I always come to myself long before daylight. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I nearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. Well, it's been rumored that I died. But I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Thank y'all. Here's Wayne.
About a half of Artie Rodriguez. Yes, sir, he does a fine job. How'd y'all like that Spanish part he put in there? He hadn't got any idea what he's saying. I think he got all them words off the menu at Taco Bell. But we're glad to have him here. We're glad to have all of y'all, too. We appreciate y'all being here. It's a good night to be here. It's hot outside, so y'all picked a good place to be, in a nice, cool place. And we try to do the old country music, in case y'all didn't know. And so we're going to bring a young fella up here. He comes up here and sings these songs that are about 60 years older than he is. But we're glad to have him to do it. How about a hand for Mr. Ashton Evans over here on the piano?
I'll have you crying over me. I'll have you crying over me. You drifted away from me day by day, never to return again. To make matters worse, you denied our love to be. I'll have you crying over me. I'll have you crying over all my shattered dreams. You'll think of days gone by, then you'll know why. I'll have you crying over me. It doesn't matter since you went now day by day. Your mind will wander back to days you were untrue. It haunt you night and day, preventing love that used to be. I'll have you crying over me. I'll have you crying over all my shattered dreams. You'll think of days gone by, then you'll know why. I'll have you crying over me. Come on, band. Never once considering vows you made with me. I was left all alone in need of sympathy. When things added up and think of used to be's, I'll have you crying over me. I'll have you crying over all my shattered dreams. You'll think of days gone by, then you'll know why. I'll have you crying over me. That's an old Slim Anderson one. Here's one we got a lot of requests for. Miss Jenny Hammond's going to help me do it. It's called The Dear John Letter. was overseas in battle when the postman came to me. And see, he handed me a letter. Oh, I was as happy as I could be. For the fighting was all over, and the battle had just been won. And then I opened up her letter, and it started, Dear John.
Dear John, oh, how I hate to write. Dear John, I must let you know tonight that my love for you has died away like grass upon the lawn. And tonight I'll wed another. Dear John,
Would you please send back my picture?
how I hate
My husband will be needing it now.
Dear John,
By the time you're reading this, dear,
I must let
we'll be married anyhow. For the ceremony has just started, and see, I'll wed your brother Don. Would you wish us happiness forever, dear John? Would you give these musicians a hand tonight here at Gilley's Family Opry? God bless you.
How about a hand for Ashton and Miss Jenny, too? Yes, sir. Does a fine job. Get this thing back in here straight. We don't want it cutting off. All right, we got us a fine drummer back there, in case y'all hadn't noticed. He's a good drummer, and he's also a mighty fine singer. Yeah, somebody's heard him before, hasn't he? We're going to turn him loose right now and let him sing one for you, or maybe two or three. How about a hand for Dustin Worley?
Cup of coffee with the first sunlight. At last chance Texaco. I'm thumbing through a worn out road now, trying to decide which way to go. These empty miles that are memories, they just seem to linger on. She left me on this lost highway, wondering why and where she's gone. That's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. That's how my whole world slowly came apart. With a cold and empty stare, as if I wasn't there. She didn't even stop to cry. That's how a cowgirl says goodbye. Called up her mama down in Abilene just to find out how she'd been. Said she'd stopped a while in San Antone, spend some time with that old friend. But all this distance in between us, I'm sure I'd never cross her mind. And it may take all these roads ahead just to leave it all behind. That's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. That's how my whole world slowly came apart. With a cold and empty stare, as if I wasn't there, she didn't even stop to cry. That's how a cowgirl says goodbye. That's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. That's how my whole world slowly came apart. With a cold and empty stare, as if I wasn't there, she didn't even stop to cry. I guess that's how a cowgirl says goodbye.
Thank you. How many George Strait fans are here tonight? We're going to do an old rodeo song for you. Hope you like it. Her telephone rang about 8:45. She heard his voice on the other end of the line. She wondered what was wrong this time. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. He said it's cold out here and I'm all alone. I didn't make the short go again, and I'm coming home. I know I've been away too long. Never got a chance to ride or call. I know this rodeo's been hard on us all, but I'll be home soon. And honey, is there something wrong? She said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and he sure ain't no rodeo man. Said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. He left that phone dangling off the hook, then slowly turned around and gave it one last look. Then he just walked away. He aimed his truck toward that Wyoming line. With a little luck, he could still get there in time. And in that Cheyenne wind, he could still hear her say, said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and he sure ain't no rodeo man. Said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if
if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. Thank you. Come on, put your hands together out there. Well, you got my number, and you got my name. So why don't you call me a little Liza Jane? Well, you got that body, you got that frame. So why don't you call me a little Liza Jane? Well, girl, I've got it bad for you, and there ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Whoa, little Liza Jane. Well, you've heard my story, and you got to know my name. So why don't you call me little Liza Jane? Well, girl, I've got it bad for you, and there ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Whoa, little Liza Jane.
Little Liza Jane.
Little Liza Jane.
Little Liza Jane.
Thank you.
That's Dustin Worley. Y'all like Dustin? Does a fine job, and we're glad to have him. We're going to have a special treat now. We don't get this very often, but we're going to get Miss Jenny to come up front here and do you a couple of songs, and she's going to have some help tonight. She's going to bring some friends of hers out here, or at least one of these, I know. How about a big hand for Miss Jenny Hammond, and she's going to introduce the rest of the guys to you. I guess you'll need this, won't you?
These are my good friends, Robert and James from Defuniak. Where? Right. I had the privilege of meeting them 10 years ago and getting to do their background vocals on their first, was it your first record? Your first record, and I was about pregnant out to here. I still had a little bit of air left in me. But we had a good time. We always have a great time together. Get up.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. A smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all.
All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd.
Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. A smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. A smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all.
We got another new one to try on y'all.
He's gross, she's got cooties, that's just how it's supposed to be. He hates dumpty parties, she won't climb a tree. It's a boy and a girl thing, a girl and a boy thing. She'll stop wearing pigtails, get the braces off her teeth. He'll stop making faces, start saving her a seat. It's a boy and a girl thing, girl and a boy thing. And she'll start wearing makeup and he'll start noticing the curves. when she's with him and he's with her. Is he gonna kiss me? Wonder if she wants me to. Awkwardly embarrassed, not sure what to do. It's a boy and a girl thing, a girl and a boy thing. They'll throw around I love you, start making plans to say I do. They'll start a brand new life together and probably have some babies too. They'll fight and act like children, make up like they're 17. Even when they're 80, yeah, it's still gonna be a boy and a girl thing, a girl and a boy thing, a girl and a boy thing, boy and a girl thing.
Robert and James.
Thank you. About a hand for all of them. Didn't they get a good job? We're going to have them back a little later on in the second half, and y'all get to hear some more of them. But right now, we're going to bring a fellow out here, all comes from way up north, and we're going to bring him. We're glad that he was able to come down and be with us. He comes all the way from Dothan, Alabama. And we're going to get him to come out here and do you some good old country music. This fella is so country that when he sings, it'll make your roof leak. So that's country. How about a big hand for Mr. Danny Howell?
Well, I pulled out of Woodbury, heading down the East Seaboard. Got my diesel wound up, she's running like never before. I just passed Jimmy and White, been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seemed like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some of those guys. I could find one to hold me tight, but never believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a week since I kissed my baby goodbye. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. Hometown's coming inside, think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, I-60 is checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I keep dogs in the scales alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Feels like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. Well, I could have a lot of women, but not like some of those guys. Well, I could find one to hold me tight. Make it's alright. make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Yeah, Lord. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I will get me the words of that thing next time. Whew, Lord have mercy. Nobody saw them running from 16th Avenue. They never found the fingerprint or the weapon that was used. But someone killed country music, cut out of heart and soul. They got away with murder down on Music Road. With the almighty dollar and the lust worldwide fame slowly killed tradition, and for that someone should hang. They all say not guilty, but the evidence will show that murder has been down on Music Road. Oh, the steel guitar no longer cry. You don't hear fiddle play, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. The old hag just wouldn't have a chance on the day's radio since they committed murder down on Music Road. They said no one would miss it once it was dead and gone. They said no one would buy them old drinking and cheating songs. There ain't no justice in it, and the hard facts are cold. That murder was committed down on Music Road. Father steel guitar no longer cry. You don't hear fiddle play, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Well, old Hank, he just wouldn't have a chance on the day's radio since they committed murder down on Music Road. While they even tell the possum to pack it up and go back home, there's been an awful murder down on Music Road. Thank y'all. Little Alan Jackson, George Strait tune. One here by the old hag.
searching for that four-leaf clover. Yes, you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. Honey, I love you true. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, baby. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never overgrown. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. All you know, I love you true. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, baby. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. All you know, I love you true. That's the way love goes. Honey, I love you true. That's the way love goes. The way love goes. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. And here's Wayne.
Well, that's the first half of our show. Y'all stick around, because we got a whole other half to come, and we'll see y'all up at the concession stand.